arc starts with a group of pirates returning from plundering a ship when they run into the mysterious girl on a small boat. The girl asks for food and water, offering a treasure chest in return. The chest was empty and the girl stole their boat, leaving them stranded. A sudden storm sunk their boat and the girl sailed away while waving goodbye. Luffy and Zoro are lost and starving at sea due to their poor sense of direction. Luffy spots a bird and tries to catch it using his devil fruit powers. The bird turns out to be much larger and flies away with Luffy in its mouth. Zoro rows after Luffy but encounters 3 pirates struggling in the ocean. The pirates jump onto Zoro's boat and try to steal it from him. Zoro defeats them easily. They recognize him as the famous pirate hunter. In Orange Town, Buggy's crew spots Luffy being carried by the bird and shoots it down. The mysterious girl is running from more pirates after stealing a map of the Grand Line. Luffy crashes into the middle of the chase unharmed by the explosion. The girl seizes the moment by calling Luffy her boss and asks him to take care of the pirates. The full pirates surround Luffy, knocking off his straw hat, which angers him. Luffy quickly defeats all 3 pirates. The mysterious girl is impressed and introduces herself as Nami, a thief who specializes in robbing pirates. She initially tries to form a partnership with Luffy, but changes her mind once she learns he's a pirate. Nami is able to fool Luffy into being tied up and delivers him to Buggy, pretending to join Buggy's crew. Buggy locks Luffy in a cage and Nami plans to steal his gold. Buggy orders Nami to kill Luffy to prove her loyalty. Nami refuses to kill Luffy. Zoro arrives just in time to save Luffy and he fights Buggy. Zoro cuts Buggy into pieces, thinking he's defeated him easily. A floating hand stabs Zoro. Buggy reveals that he has the chop devil fruit, which allows him to separate his body parts and make him immune to swords. Luffy, Zoro, and Nami escape by firing Buggy's own cannon at him and his crew. The trio meets Boodle, the mayor of Orange Town, and Choo Choo, a dog guarding a pet shop. Boodle explains that Choo Choo is guarding the shop despite his master being dead. Buggy's first mate, Mohji, and his lion, Richie, arrive and attack. Nami and Boodle escape while Zoro is recovering from his wound in the mayor's house. Richie destroys the pet shop, and Luffy is furious when he sees the devastation. Luffy defeats Mohji and Richie easily, avenging the destruction of the pet shop. Luffy gives the last box of dog food from the shop to Choo Choo as a gesture of kindness. Inspired by Luffy's courage, Boodle tries to confront Buggy. Buggy nearly chokes Boodle to death, but Luffy, Zoro, and Nami arrive to save him. They knock Boodle out to keep him safe from further harm. Zoro fights Cabaji, Buggy's second main swordsman, despite his injury. Zoro defeats Cabaji after a tough battle. Luffy finally begins to fight Buggy. Buggy reveals his past connection to Shanks and his grudge against him. In the past, Buggy and Shanks sailed on the same pirate ship. The crew had recently found the devil fruit, and Buggy had also found a treasure map which he kept a secret. Buggy's plan was to sell the devil fruit for 100 million and find the treasure at the bottom of the sea and then start his own crew. Shanks surprised him one evening while he was planning to jump ship, which caused Buggy to accidentally eat the devil fruit and lose his grip on the map. The map fell into the sea and Buggy jumped into the sea to grab it. Since he ate a devil fruit though, he was no longer able to swim. Shanks saved Buggy from drowning. Buggy notices that Nami has all of his treasure and tries to attack her. Luffy stops him by tickling his detached feet. Buggy then attacks Luffy, but Nami ties up Buggy's detached body parts, leaving him vulnerable. Luffy sends Buggy flying, defeating him. Nami gives Luffy the map of the Grand Line and agrees to partner up with him temporarily. As the trio relaxes, the townspeople return to see their mayor knocked out, demanding answers. Luffy admits they are pirates and knocked out the mayor, leading to a chase. Choo Choo helps them escape, and they sail away from Orange Town. Boodle wakes up and sees them off, thanking them from the dock. Nami is surprised to find that Luffy left behind a treasure bag worth 5 million to help rebuild the town. She warns Luffy never to do that again, and they continue their journey to the Grand Line.